Alright, good morning YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. Here we are in year 3. We have a big episode. Most games will be playing in one episode today. And we're all going to get all the way to week 9 and play the Chiefs. It's the last game of today's episode. So we have to simulate Lions, Colts, Vikings. We play the Ravens. Then we got another 3-game stretch of Packers, Bengals, Dolphins. And then we had the Chiefs. And then after that, it is Broncos, Chargers, Broncos, Cowboys, Chargers, Chiefs. Those are the ones we are going to be using. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 games played. All right. So that's the goal for today. I'm going to give a few minutes for those catching up to the live. After our first big week, can we keep this momentum rolling? I'll see you in a second. That's good, guys. Welcome in. Welcome in. Let me get me set up real quick. And we are going to get rolling. All right. All right, let's go ahead and get to it. We have a lot to get done. All right, we got a storyline, which I'm not sure what we're going to be getting here.
A new rookie class has joined the team. There are a lot of hopes for this group, and one player was drafted to make an immediate impact in the lineup.
Who are we referring to? Oh, that's our first-round draft pick corner. Welcome to new home, Jason. We have big plans for you. We're in week 2. I hope we welcomed them a couple months ago. We're thinking long-term here. I thought we already had this conversation. We definitely had this conversation in the preseason. The exact same way. All right, so we have a lot of games to simulate this week. We can't do any more coach upgrades right now, so let's just roll with what we got. I'm going to go full pads, see if anyone's shaking up. Nope. Full pads. Rest Van Ness. Good. We won week 1 big against the Browns, beat the dog shit out of them. Now we have a lot of games we've got to simulate. Remember the rules of the season. We play 9 games, simulate 8. So it's half being a GM and half being decent on the field. So we have a 3-game stretch that we simulate, and we play 1, and then we simulate 3 more. So let's see if we could survive 6 simulated games early on in the year. We're going to be playing a lot of user games in the second half of the season, which is pretty cool because that's when it matters the most. All our divisional games are later on. And our first one is simulated now against the Lions. Tough roster. And we lost a close one. May even went to overtime. Oh, it did not go to overtime. Tried to make a little comeback there. All right, so Milrow goes 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, throws 71% completion percentage. Jared Goff was on fire, it's on 80%. Gibbs Genty had a rough day, 14 carries, 29 yards on the ground. Receiving, Tyreek Hill, follow up his big week 1 with 11 catches. Simpson was on top of our stat board. He was the MVP of the defense in that week 1. Crosby gets another sack. Levi Franks adds 1. And DJ Reed for Lions picked us off once. All right, so that's the Lions game. Now let's hurry up and get through the next one here. Our first played game of the day will be 2 weeks. Hey, what's up, Frosty? How are you doing? Not too bad. Not too bad. We're going to go halfway through. Or half fads. What the fuck am I talking about? Words are tough. Boy, everyone's banged up right now. Good, good. I'm glad you came in, man. Hell yeah. Not too bad, not too bad. Looking to put in some work. Man, we are actually banged up on the offensive side here after that game. All right, simulate training. Let's get to week 3. Yeah, so we'll be playing 2 games today and simulating 6. So this is a big chunk of the season. We'll be at the halfway point at the trade deadline, which is something we also want to talk about because I might be moving on from Bush. But we're going to wait till close. Oh, yeah. Heck yeah. Well, you watch the series, man. I do everything manually and stuff, so you might be able to pick up some things. Another cool little trick with these. I play 9 games and simulate 8. So we have to basically be good at building our team enough to win without us, and we have to be good on the field enough to win with us. And that's the goal. I find it a good balance. Sorry, guys, go right back. Get a couple hits of the stogie real quick. All right, let's see what upgrades we got. Why don't I play the first half? I pick very. I'll show you 1 second. I'll pick very particular games. Ooh, what is that? Future of the franchise. Oh, he has an ability. Hold on, let's see it. Superstar X Factor is Mark Dre. We found out what he is. That's huge. All right, so let me get this upgrade done, and I'll show you in a second. Sometimes, like last year, we played a lot of games earlier in the season and had to simulate a lot at the end. But how we look at it is I usually play the first non-divisional game, which is the Browns in this situation. Then I play 6 divisional games, which will get us to 7. I play the very last non-divisional game of the season, and I get to pick 1 highlight game of the year, which will be, in this case, the Ravens. So we play Browns, we play the Ravens game, we simulate up to the Chiefs. And then it gets crazy. Then we simulate, then we play the Broncos, we play the Chargers, play the Broncos. Cowboys is the last non-divisional game. We play that one, and the Chargers Chiefs to finish out the year. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the last 7 games are played. But today's episode will get all the way to week 9. So can we hold on and simulate well enough to keep us in it until we're able to step on the field and help our team out? So we got Colts and Vikings simulate, and then we'll play Ravens week 1. 6, 7. Yes, sir. Now, sometimes we have situations where we could trade games. Let's say I like another matchup. I'll trade out one of my divisional games or a game that's less sexy for it. But with this much games at the end of the season, it's pretty much going to be what this is. Yeah, I think that's pretty. You might be on something right there. All right, so we've already upgraded. We're good to go. Let's simulate the next week. Can we get a win here after closely losing our last one? And we do. We went against the Colts by 3. Tight ball game. Able to hold on in the 4th. Yeah, what are where's the standings at? Oh yeah, they're playing like shit. I didn't even see that until now. Denver's starting out 0-3. KC, who has been terrible last 2 seasons, worse in our division, they are finally 3-0 and back to their winning race. All right, we had a position battle storyline we got to hit. What do we got? Who are we talking to? Oh, it's the kicker. You're not playing quarterback, sir. You are our kicker. motherfucker. That storyline's stupid. It's broken. They have the kicker wanting to be the starting quarterback, which is absolutely nuts. Oh, I missed a comment. Let me see real quick. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I do say they are getting better with these Maddens, too. Like, for a long time. All right, now we can finally use coach abilities. So let's add some of those to our arsenal. We were using all of them on player development since the preseason. It locks you in for 7 weeks. Now we are free to use some of these. I need to upgrade something else too. Let's go with Interior Havoc. I want to stop. Oh yeah. I'm glad they finally added a three rotators in here, so it gives you a little bit of something different. But yeah, absolutely. Let's go upgrade these abilities real quick before we simulate the week. That's none of those. None of these. This one. Upgrade. There we go. That'll do. Alright, so now we got all platinum tiers. I barely use my play sheets. I'm not even going to bother with it. You think so? Well, I think it's a simulated game, right? So there's a good chance. I don't know. We finally built this roster up, man. The first 2 years was tough. But this roster is feeling good at the moment. Alright, do upgrades, and we got the simulate. And then we finally play our second game of the season. Trenton Simpson had a pick 6 week 1. I think he had 2 picks that game. Or a forced fumble. I don't know, but he's been balling. I love his speed. 91 speed, 95 acceleration. He can fucking hit. His zone coverage apparently isn't that good, but don't tell him that because he was crushing it. Caldwell, the rookie, with the boost, gets up to 80 overall. Hidden development. And Mark Dre being a superstar X Factor is so clutch. We are definitely probably trading Bush at the trade deadline. That'll allow Dre to play more. I think Bush was a failed free agent signing. His overall is where we want it, but he is not playing up to his potential. This is going low power. DJ Glaze gets up to 82 with boost. And the backup tackle. Pickens, we don't need his headache. We picked up Tyreek Hill in free agency this year. We have Tyquan Thornton, or not Tyquan. Deontay Thornton. He was our number 1 receiver last year. He has kind of fallen off a little bit to start the year out, but he was at 96 catches, 1,231 yards last season as he finally stepped into that number 1 role. But now he's kind of taking a back seat to Hill. Besh has been playing very well. We'll get him going, though. We will get him going. But we love our 3 right here. At some point, we'll probably move on from Besh because I don't see him developing as much as we'd like. Crosby's finally putting on production after 2 years of non-production. All right, let's see it. Oh, we got a new injury real quick. And it's Glaze. Fuck me running. All right, let's see what our depth looks like at tackle. Damn, with the boost, man, he's going up there. I think Grant's going to play right tackle. He is. That'll work for now. All right, Vikings. And then finally we get to play the Ravens, which is a user. I think we won. Yeah, 27-9. Yeah, how do you like that, Frosty? We won by 2 scores. You had it right. You just, picked the wrong team. So now we survived 3-1 for our first 4 games. We will be playing against the Ravens on Monday night, prime time. Oh, and we have a breakout opportunity, 2 of them. Yeah, yes, sir. You just had to, give us the motivation. 6 tackles plus a sack, interception, or fumble. Oh, yeah. He's going up. Jonathan Gannon's our defensive coordinator, helping turn this defense around. That's been our weakest point of this team so far. It's definitely been the defense. QB breakout opportunity. I knew we'd finally get it. We just had to keep working at it. And Milrose ready to go. All right, 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. I like that. What up, Swats? Welcome back, brother. My man's consistent. All right, so we could do that. 3 touchdowns, no picks. Let's go, baby. Let's play safe with the ball. Let me put all these coaches' points on here. Get into this game. Get off here. There we go. All right, going half pads again. I don't want to wear people out while we're doing so well. Rest Vanessa, rest Franks. Good. Simulate training, and now we can finally play our first game of the evening. So we play this one, simulate 3 more, and then we have the Chiefs to finish the episode off. We're playing 2 games, simulating 6. What upgrades are we going to get before this Ravens game? Rasee, who's been balling out. Welcome in, guys. Can we get the double digits today? I appreciate all the love, man. Oh, yeah. Well, they had the money to spend. They had the money to spend. Hopefully they hit on them. Getting free agents is always tough. You throw a good amount of money at them. If injuries happen, that's a lot of money down the toilet. But Raiders spent like $260 million in free agency or something like that. I mean, that's adding all their years together and the contracts that they signed. So it's a little skewered, but all right, it's game time, boys. Ravens, Las Vegas. Let's see, is anyone hurt? We have Glaze out. They are banged up on the offensive line. Big time, missing 3 players. Right? And then the Crosby trade falling through. That's kind of crazy work. All right, here we go. Ravens, Raiders. Monday night, prime time. Old Sean Spence music to get us going.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Yeah, he was so ass for us last 2 years in this franchise. I was very surprised. He's been banged up a little bit, but this year holding healthy, putting some stats on the board. Lamar Jackson in the Ravens coming in here to fuck up our great start to this season. We haven't had a winning season yet. We went 6-11 and then 7-10 last year, so small improvement, but not quite enough. Last week, 406 yards gained, and we held the opposing offense, 236. And exact opposite for the Ravens. They're looking rough. Shit, that was almost same stat line. Did we play the Ravens last week? And here we go. We're going to start off with the ball today, so they're going to get the ball in the second half. 3-1 Raiders, 2-2 Baltimore Ravens. Let's get it. Bradfield set to return. Gets clocked at 25. And here we go. Milroe and company coming out on the field. Yeah, 12-minute quarters. We have 12-minute quarters, 15-second runoff. It usually equates to 60 plays on average for both teams, so we try to get close to realistic stats. But there is runoff on the clock, so it's not quite as long as that. Like last week, our first quarter was like 2 drives. So depending on if you run the ball or not, that clock will cook. All right, Genty in the backfield, right hip in the gun. We're going to keep it on the ground, try to establish our run game as Genty bounces it outside. Can't quite get the edge, but gets the first down. Nice start for your boy. Single back, 2 tight end set. Milroe. Play action, rolling out. Rolling. Don't like it. He's going to run and gets to the sideline, getting the first down. Hell yeah, I appreciate you, brother. We've been working on it. When we got hurt in high school, I was out for quite some time my senior year. I got to call a couple games in the booth. Being hurt and stuff, that was kind of fun. It was the regular play-by-play guy who works for the radio station, and then they had color commentators from my team and the opposing team. The opposing team's commentator didn't know shit. I'm 36 in like 2 days. What's today's date? Yeah, I'm 36 in 2 days. All right, got Rashad White checking in the game. Step back, blitz. Didn't see it. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Hell yeah. They sent the blitz. We didn't see our hot read. In fact, they covered the hot read pretty well. Running back out of the backfield was quick. Yes, sir. You still got it. And crossing over the middle, lofting it up for... Who the hell is that? Who's 80 for us? Oh, De'Ami Brown. What up, Garrett? What up, Crush? Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, we've been having success, man. We've added like 5 new subs since we started the series. The watch hours are there. People are engaging. It's been good shit. And this time he's going to keep, but maybe he shouldn't have, as they didn't fall for it. Now we have a banged up player. Please tell me it's not Milroe, and it is. He's taking a knee. Oh, shit. Yeah, I know. I didn't mean to lob it that much either. I tried to put touch on it, but Milroe is down. He is on the bench. Oh, fuck me running. Okay, bruised hand. Not a foot fracture. Okay, that's good. That's good. That means Jameis Winston will be checking in. We also have Jeremiah Spillman with the coaching upgrades looking good. But famous Jameis, yeah, right. Put Garrett, get in there. Suit up, get that leather helmet out, you old bastard. All right, famous Jameis in the gun. Checking in for the injured Milroe. White left hip. We're going to set up the screen. Give him something easy to start out with. Can he get away? He does. He gets 6. All right, big third down for our boy. Pump fakes it down low. Tries to hit the seam. Oh, my God. Jameis Winston. I thought he was going to be able to undercut that safety. That was a very piss-poor route. Very slow post there. And that's going to send out the early kick. With a bruised hand, I imagine we will see him soon. Let's go ahead and put Jameis in officially as the starter right now. That way they don't throw him in if he's not. Oh, he has moderate. Oh, he's going right back in the game. All right, Jameis almost threw a pick, got off the field. That's how we do it. Smythe, who's all pissed off that he's not the quarterback, kicks it off. Short kick. And a short return down to 25. Lamar Jackson and the boys coming out. He is now 30 years old, still fast as fuck. Here we go. We do play on all Madden sliders. It's based on Hurricane set with a couple tweaks. As Derrick Henry looks to get some yardage, goes for 1 after fucking running over somebody. I don't know who he disrespected, but they're on the ground. Got the rebuilt defensive line. Yeah. I'll show him after this game, too. The way I feel like these sliders work, I love these sliders because it makes the great players feel great, and it makes the shitty players feel shitty. If that makes any sense. like our running game. Our running game looks crazy with Ginty. For 3 years in a row, we've been trying to find a backup running back, and every one of them's ran for like 2 yards a carry. We had Raheem Mostert the first year, that was a third down, change of pace back, he didn't do well. Then we signed Brashard Smith, who was from the Chiefs, super athletic guy. He couldn't get it done, traded him and drafted a young guy, picked up White off free agency. We'll see if they do better. So check it down here to Anderson. Gets 5. Might have to QB spy Jackson too if he starts getting loose. And we also have a rule on defense. We stay locked into one defender. So once we pick somebody, let's say Simpson in this one, we cannot switch off him once the ball is snapped. Good, check it down low, and he gets in on the hit there. Rookie on rookie crime. Both rookies coming up to make that stop. We got our first round corner playing nickel right now. Looks to be in a dime set this time. Steals back here, and it's the option. Jackson with some blocks. Sheds one tackle, gets down to the 42 in the Raiders territory. Now, every halftime, they fuck up our substitutions, so we'll have to go in there and fix it. And the full house set, got a motion going. Henry in the backfield. They're going to go to him. And he's got a little bit of a lane, squeaks through, runs over the safety, and gets the first down. King Henry rolling. All right, now we're going to seem like we're sending a bunch of pressure here. And back out of it. And Lamar Jackson rips it underneath for Henry, who holds on to the high pass through the hard contact and picks up 8. Great hands out of the big man. 3 tight ends set in the pistol look. Lamar Jackson snapping the ball, giving to Henry another lane. Good blocks by the offensive line and a first down, Raiders. All right, this is the time where we bow up. Hold on to 3, keep this a tie ball game. With the helmet, legal formation. They do have defensive holding from time to time, actually. Surprisingly, it doesn't happen nearly as much as it does in real life. Because the whole reason for defensive holding, usually you see a guy trying to hold up a guy that's either trying to down block on somebody else or pull, and you stop them from doing that. It blows up the play. Some people are like, why would there be defensive holding? Well, that's the reason why. Fuck up those blocks. And Lamar Jackson goes down, fumbles. We can't recover. Ravens get it back. He was on the sack there. Oh, that's Percy. He was a huge signing. He got released in week 1 of our first season. Picked him up immediately, and he has been very impactful for us. Crosby gets through and whiffs. Oh, my God, I had a stroke. That's okay. Porter saved the day. We still have, is Riley Moss still hurt, or is he good to go? And if he is, what are we going to do with him? We signed him in the offseason. But now that I have all these young corners, I don't know what role we have for him. I guess that's going to put Steele on the bench. Ankrum, Porter starting on the outside. Whenever our nickel sets come in, Ankrum will move inside to slot corner, and Moss will play outside. That's what it looks like right now. That means Steele's going to have to come off the bench. He had a solid rookie season, but unfortunately he did not grow that much. Only moved up like 2 overall throughout the entire season. Kick is up. Kick is good. We got ourselves a tie ball game, 3-3. Now, last time we played, us and the Browns, was a shootout until we ran away with it. This one looks to be a lot more calculated as Bradfield tries to get the edge, gets to the 24. Milrow, after bruising his Will hand, is back on the field. In the gun, 2-back set. Blitz coming. And gets it out to his running back late. Bradfield gets hit. Ball thrown inside shade towards the defender. Made his life easier on that one to break that up. Brought Michael Mayer back. He's in at fullback. Got to stretch to the outside. Tries to cut it up and only gets 2, setting up a 3rd and long. All right, last year this was Thornton's down right here. Now we have Hill. Who's going to come up with the play here? Milrow back to pass. Gonna check it underneath. Has Thornton. Hey, makes a move. Gets outside. Gets a block. First down. Raiders down to the 45. And that'll do it for your first quarter. Tough, tight, old school ball game. 3-3. Both teams trying to make the step as Cross gets fucking crossed right there. God damn. Leave him alone. Crosby's got your back, though. Paid Hunter back. Or Henry back right there. 1st and 10 coming up. Second quarter already underway. 2 tight ends set. Gonna stretch it outside again. Michael Mayer got blown up, pushing himself in the backfield. Kind of fucked that play up before it can get started. That's a good bull. Oh, they said pressure like a mother. Thornton's wide open. Dragging across the field. First down. Milrow recognizing blitz. Gets it out to his hot read early. Love to see it. 1st and 10. Kind of stacking the box here. They're trying to force us to pass. Back to pass. Going to flip it out to Genty on the outside. Has a block downfield. Makes a move. Gets first down. And the Ravens are pissed. The fans letting their displeasure be known. Genty's going to get the power. Has 1 block, but can't get any more. And Queen stops for a loss of 1. Trips right. Now they kind of emptied out there. They're still going to stick with the pass here. And try to fit it in a tight window is Besh, who holds on. What a catch. He's had some drops here and there. But when it comes to the real tough catches, that fucker makes it. And the gun. Oh, shit. I meant to give it. Oh, that works. I accidentally pressed X and kept it. But I totally meant to give it to Genty there. As Milrow gets another rushing touchdown on the season. That gives us the lead back again. 9 minutes left to go in the second. Kick is up. Kick is good. 10-3. Very good drive. Nice mix of run and pass. Our coach is looking jacked. I will say, I think our calves are actually bigger than this. Arms, not so much. Davenport on the return. Gets licked by Long John. Long Dong. Put it on him. All right, they are going to go with a heavy shotgun formation here. 2 receivers, 2 tight ends in the formation. Jackson hands it off to Henry. Stretches outside, gets 7. I suggest they continue to stick with that ground game. See if they keep giving the ball to Henry. Grab the rookie on this play here. Running back in motion, flaring out to the side. He's going to throw it out to Andrews, who's just short of the first down. This could be QB sneak territory. And it is. Brissy gets there, stops him. Usually the offense picks that up on the regular, but we're able to stop that one, and they're not going to risk it on their side of the field. Raiders will take over. Just a little over halfway to go through the second. Kick is up. Has some blocks. Bradfield set the return. Cuts it up. Ooh, almost snuck through there. I've seen that lane. Bradfield with a solid return. Gets it up to 30. Milrow, after getting shaken up earlier in the game, looked good that last drive. Scores another rushing touchdown. But he has mostly done his damage through the air, which has been very surprising. And now we have the coaching boost to help him out because everything was used in development for the first 7 weeks. Well, 4 weeks preseason. First 3 weeks of the regular. He steps up in the pocket, but ball's behind Genty. Smith steps up into the throwing lane and picks it off, and he is gone. Pick 6. The Ravens Milroe has made a beautiful play, getting out of trouble, stepping up in the pocket, but just slightly behind the receiver. Tight coverage, and comes away with a pick. Great play, Ravens. Unfortunate play for Milroe and the boys. That's just a hell of a play. I'm not too upset about that. Bradfield set return. Breaking outside, gets up to the 23. I appreciate you guys coming in. If you could leave a like, help us push this out to more people, get us in that algorithm. Should have grabbed Mountain Dew. Losing my voice already. Ginty in the eye, stretching it. Man, Ravens are doing a really good job against our rushing attack. I almost thought about moving. We ran for 170 yards and 11 carries versus the Browns, and the Browns have a good defense. So I love the fact that you can play this game in one game, feel one way, and another, feel another with the same slider set. It's fantastic. In the gun, 3 receiver set. Gonna check it down through a hospital ball to him. Thankfully, he didn't get 2 killed. Tyreek Hill not able to hold on. We're going to flare White here. I like that. I probably should have picked Besh. Gets 7, but not quite enough. That's going to send the kicking team out. We don't punt the ball very often around here. Offense has been very solid the last couple of years. It's been our defense that's needed to work. But today they have played very well. Lamar Jackson, after getting a gift from his defense, now a tie ball game with a chance to take the lead halfway through the second. Luke Van Ness, a key addition to our defense. Ooh, gets loose and fucks Jackson up. Let's go. Didn't quite get the sack, but that ball went nowhere.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They might run here. And he had a lane to run, but he dumps it off to Davenport. Gets 7, setting up a 3rd and 3 situation to go.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Oh, I couldn't sit down. I tried so hard. We send the blitz. They throw off the edge to it to Wester. Comes up with the catch in the slot. Jackson throwing a dot. Davenport still in the game, in for King Henry. And he's going to keep it. But Crosby there, and moving him to the right side this year. He's played left end his entire career. And he's played left end for us until this season. We moved him to the right side. He has been a force. Because once we signed Van Ness, we definitely wanted Crosby on the premier rushing edge. And Van Ness be more of that do-it-all, run-stopping, pass rush extraordinaire. As Henry fights his way forward, he gets stuffed on 3rd down. 4th and 5. Up to the 44. They're going to have to punt or go for it. And they are pulling the trigger. Ballsy move. Just under 3 to go, left in the half. Simpson, the old Raven, looking for revenge here. Oh, shit. I got cooked so bad. I got cooked so bad. 1st down, Ravens. Lamar Jackson in the pistol look. 3 tight ends set, heavy as hell. And going to go to the ground. Henry gets through the first slay at level. And in the second, gets 5. 3 Raiders made contact with him. He said, I don't give a shit. You're coming with me. Quoth the Raven, nevermore. I was reading that thing in the back. They had the Edgar Allan Poe shit up. All right, we're supposed to be blitzing. We're going to man spy. Rookie in coverage, and he gets beat. Man on man with Wicks. Dontavian Wicks beat him over the shoulder. Touchdown, Ravens. They take the lead. 14 straight points scored. Kick is up. Kick is good. And now we have a 2-minute drill for ourselves to try to tie this ball game going into halftime. They do get the ball in the second half, so we cannot afford to fuck it up. Kick is away. Slaughter's going to get a chance. Oh, Slaughter fumbled the ball. No way. Oh, no. Slaughter. Say it ain't so, brother. That's tough. Another big turnover. Oh, shit. We picked the wrong gap, and Henry takes us to the house. Two-score lead for the Ravens now after the big fumble on the kick return. We are in deep shit. 24-10. After going up 10-3, they have scored 21 unanswered. Defense came up with one. Special teams pretty much came up with one. And offense did their own one as Bradfield shakes him and almost gets loose down the sideline. Touchdown saving tackle. As Milrow finally gets to come back on the field, and he's like, what the fuck is going on around here? Minute 38, all 3 timeouts in our pocket. Gonna stretch it with Genty. Can't get the outside. Man, they have done such a good job against the run. All right, now we're going to move into a hurry up after this play in the pistol. What the fuck? That wasn't the play I picked. Oh, shit. Rolling out. Dumping it underneath the Thornton, who holds on. Gets 4 in the hurry up. Checking to another call. Minute left to go. Back to pass. Stepping up in the pocket is Milrow. He has space. Could have dumped it off, but holds on. Sheds one tackle. Oh, shit. We're going to call timeout there? Okay. Calling our first timeout. 52 seconds left to go in the half. In enemy territory. Stepping back to pass. Looking underneath. Can't get rid of it. Stepped up in the pressure that time. 2nd 10. In the gun, 3 receivers. Milrow, back pass, 3-man rush. Looking over the middle, trying to hit. Oh, fuck, I didn't mean to sit it down. Hit Tyreek Hill there. Fumbling and stumbling through our words. We'll get there. Milrow, back to pass. Again, another 3-man rush. Lot in coverage. Oh, that was stupid as hell. Tried to split the safeties, which could have worked if we throw it immediately on his cut. The ball was out late. Safety had plenty of time to adjust, and Malachi Starks jumps in front of that route. If you're going to throw that route, it's got to be recognized pre-snap. That's a pre-snap read. So he's running into the seam and running a post into the safety and cutting it inside. Now they are in a cover 2 right here. Or at least the cover 4 look, but the safeties are split. So whenever we recognize it right here, we're basically looking at this linebacker. He's sinking too much for me, so that's why I don't even look at his route originally. But he sits right there. And that ball needs to be gone now, but he still didn't have that much leverage on the safety. But that ball needs to already be gone. And we held on to it and threw it there. That's way late. That ball's got to be here. Throw it inside underneath the safety to 10, and that's all day. By the time we make the decision, he has plenty of time to undercut that and pick it off. Teach tape.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own
Might lose a user game. 2 fumbles and a pick. 3 turnovers are hard to overcome. Lamar Jackson back to pass, and he sends it. I was worried about vacating because I knew they were going to have a hot route underneath. The running back was going to leave out. You got Jackson who could scramble. So I decided to let him go into the cover 4, whatever I had in the secondary. Going empty is Jackson. QB spy Crosby. Oh, Crosby sits in the passing lane. Did not realize he backed out of the rush. Lamar Jackson throws it right to him. Crosby catches that. He is a hell of an athlete. Oh, there's something in my eye. Not a good time. 26 seconds left to go. Baltimore up 2 scores. They're trying to stay above 500 as Jackson finds a receiver. Tight end coming across the middle. Picks up the first down. They use their second timeout. Last timeout remaining in their pocket. 22 seconds, just out of field goal range. And Vaness and Brissy can't keep up with Jackson, who gets the edge. And he gets chased down by the rookie. Big run out of Jackson on that one. That gashed us. They're going to use their final timeout. So we tackle them inbounds. There's a good chance they don't get their field goal team out in time. They might be able to clock it. We'll see. Lamar Jackson in the pistol. Looking back to pass and beat us. That was our user. We got exploited. Andrews with a nice post route there. Showed more burst than Cross did. That was tough. Cross is a hell of an athlete, but I felt sluggish trying to react to that. Wow, we are getting boat raced. I did not anticipate that after we beat the shit out of the Browns defense. You could arguably say the Browns defense is definitely, is better than Baltimore's. Heck yeah, thank you, son. Welcome in, buddy. Two seconds left to go. We might just... Let's see if we can make something happen here. Oh, fuck. Just kidding. Going to halftime. We're going to lick our wounds. 31-10. We were getting smacked in the mouth, and we were not ready for it. We need this locker room time. Now, the unfortunate thing is they also get the ball in the second half. Tough half. Woo. All right, speak of the Browns. They're taking on the Chiefs, our division rivals, Browns. That is Fields back to pass. He is launching one deep, and it's caught, and he's loose. And they're going to upset the Chiefs here, 24-20. We need that because we're in trouble right here. We got a tight race in our division. Jerry Jeudy, who is their best player against us, too, is on the play. Got Texans, Bucks. We hope the Bucks win here. One, we're a Bucks fan, and two, Texans AFC team breaks it out loose outside. Bucks loose contained. Touchdown. C.J. Stroud and the boys outlast the Bucks 24-22. The fuck are you? Colts, Titans. Colts trying to get back. Can't afford to go down 1-4, but it looks like they might do just that. As what the hell was that? Oh my God, Cam Ward pulls some bullshit out against the Colts and Super Saiyans his way to a touchdown. Well, that looked like horseshit. Some of these highlights are wild. I don't want to see much of ours, to tell you that. Or, I think this is all Ravens highlights, I believe. Oh, hey, there's the Raiders. It's before we were getting smacked. We started out the game strong. They have scored 28 unanswered. After being up 10-3. Oh, we threw picks. Oh my God, I totally forgot about the dev upgrade thing. I would have never risked that ball if I'd have remembered. Oh, I'm so dumb. No. There goes Milrose's chance. Ew.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own.
Oh, I'm so stupid. Well, that sucks. That's okay. With the coaching boost, he's pretty high up there anyways. All right, back to pass. Flipping it outside. Bush on the tackle. Yeah, I think before the trade deadline, I think we're going to trade him and let these younger linebackers play, especially our X-Factor Dre, who's out there on the field right now. He is off the field in nickel sets as, oh, what the fuck? What is happening? Whenever I'm not controlling him, the CPU is supposed to take over. And I'm sitting here just calling the plays for right now, letting defense play defense. And it usered my guy. I don't know if I have stick drift, but it made me take over for him, and he didn't move. And I did not touch the controller. Oh my goodness. What a bad time for that. And sometimes I just take it off on defense and just, kind of let my players play it out. Well, that didn't work out. God, we're getting our ass beat. Oh shit, Bradfield gets solutions. Good, see, I didn't touch the stick. See how he returned it? It's almost like coach mode when you do that. Now, the reason why we don't is because goofy shit like that happens. Oh, fuck. They left. White, uncovered. Busted coverage. We need a free one. We're going to get one. White breaks it. Free. Touchdown, Raiders. 38-17. It's hard to celebrate at the moment being down this far. Can we see a Falcons-Patriots level comeback here in the second half? Now, this game is moving slower than usual with all the big plays and turnovers and shit. Usually both teams are getting the running game going. It chews up the clock a bit. Here we are at halftime with 50-something points scored. Henry's got 100 yards now on the day with that big run gashing us. Got a weird formation right here. Fullback offset of the QB. Jackson's going to keep it going outside. Chin chases him down before he's able to do more to us.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 29-yard line.
38-17. High scoring ball. Oh shit, Jackson gets loose outside. Crosby sends him down. 3rd and 2 coming up, trying to get off the field.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
I'm crashing this box like a mother. And we pop Henry, stopping him short of the first down, and we're going to get this ball back. 3 and out, Ravens.
Bradley Pinion in punt formation.
Oops, I'm going to get back. Bradfield set to return. Dangerous kick returner. Gets us to the 20.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here we are, 9 minutes left to go. Trips right, Milrow in the game. Oh, hits Thornton. 24 takes a bad angle. And we spin out of trouble, getting up to the 43. Darn game. Someone got hurt. Either that or they call timeout to reset. Which I've seen the CPU do that. When you get hot on offense, I've seen them call timeouts to chill shit out. I don't know if that's what we just ran into right there. White's going to get the carry. He has some room. He gets pops for 6. That was Starks earlier. I thought you were, I guess.
It's a pickup for 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ooh, got man coverage on a linebacker, but couldn't get the blocks necessary to see the play through. Milrow in the gun. Got man coverage on the outside with Besh, who beats him. Beautifully laid ball. Great route by Besh. And that's touchdown. Huge clutch play. I don't know if things working or not. The YouTube counter's going fucking crazy. So I can't tell who's in here. All right, well, the comeback is on. Down by 4 scores. Just got 2 back-to-back. 38-24. One second. Yeah. All right, 38-24, 2 touchdowns down, plenty of time left to go. Smythe kicks it off. Who's that? Pickett? Must be a different type. Another Pickett, maybe a rookie Pickett, and we don't know about. That can't be the Pickett. We've seen him on offense by now. All right, grabbing a drink, lighting our whistle. All right, back of the gun goes Jackson. Henry running over Cross for, it seems like, the 8th time. Goes for 9.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 9.
All right, after back-to-back scores, can our defense hold again? Only down by 2 touchdowns now. Jackson back in the pistol. Hands off to Henry. Henry runs into a wall of Raiders. Comes up short, setting up 3rd and 2. Do they stay to the ground, or they give the ball to Jackson and throw it in the air? And it's a run to Henry, who gets the edge, gets past Chin. Great run. We lose contain. 1st down, Ravens. Pistol again. Henry in the backfield. Play action pass this time. And he launches it deep over the head of everybody. Back in the gun. Halfway through the 3rd. Jackson calling shit at the line. Looking at Simpson. We're in man coverage here. We get Cooks. He throws it outside, and that's Moss on the stop. Oh, okay, they changed shit. I forgot. In motion goes Henry. And Lamar slips it to the other sideline, and that is well short of the 1st down, and that's going to force him to punt. We are coming back. Already scored 2 touchdowns in the 2nd half to bring us down by 2 scores. And we're going to actually have a return here. Bradfield gets a block, gets another block, gets the sideline, goes down at 25. All right, Milrow and the boys. Back on the field, offset eye. Actually, might go ahead and just make it. Gotten away from the ground game. Let's get it back on with Genty, who appears to be shaken up on the play. That's not good. We'll check on him in a second. Bradfield checks in. Gets the carry. Backside pursuit. Gets there again. 46. I don't know who that is, but he is just flying. Or 45. Who the hell that is? Is flying around. Bruised knee, high risk of injury, and that'll shut down his day. We cannot lose him for an extended amount of time. So Rashad White's going to get number 1 running back opportunities, and LaMarcus Matthews will be checking in from time to time. hoping you don't hear a chip bag in the background. But we'll see. Throwing the wheel route to Bowers, who one hand stabs it, can't come down with it. That's going to bring up 4th down, force the punt. I probably had somebody else open. I got locked into my read there. Deep punt kind of outkicks the coverage, but there's no block set up, so he will go out at 27. Yeah, right? That was close. I thought he had it. Just short. Offset eye. Henry in the backfield. And back to pass. There's Lamar Jackson. Are they going to get us on PI for that little bump that we gave the receiver? Are you shitting me? Eat it, bag it. Why are you upset? You just got the penalty, you jackass. All right, automatic 1st down. I think we barely bumped them, but they think otherwise. Jackson taken outside. Moss can't come up with a tackle. Chin wraps him up after a 1st down. And now we're struggling again to get off the field. 3 minutes to go, left in the 3rd. Going quickly outside. Dontavian Wicks gets 4. Trips left. Jackson in the gun. Back to pass, looking. Has a receiver right in front of the rookie. Sets it down just short of the 1st down. Oh, shit. Here it comes. And he's short again. Another QB sneak. Didn't work out this time. This time they will not go for it, which is crazy work to me. On our side of the field, barely, but on our side of the field. Now they do have a chance to pin us. Ball bounces into the end zone. Let's go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got a chance here. Down 2 scores. We were down by 4 touchdowns. Now we're only down by 2. No Genty to lean on, though. We got White in the backfield. White is going to get the carry and find some space against the 1st down to the 33. Now, can he finally be the answer that we've been looking for as far as a backup to Genty? In the pistol. White takes it. Gets wrapped up for 1. I want to give a couple carries to our 7th round rookie, beast of a running back, number 22, Matthews, right here. Gonna get the ball snap. Oh my God, Mayer got that. Was ugly. Never call that play again. All right, let's remind ourselves that play shouldn't exist. Some of these plays, tight end or fullback, I should say, just has bad logic. I see that a lot in these offset crackdowns that they're supposed to be doing. Sometimes they don't operate like they should. All right, we got 3rd and 10 from the 33. We have Thornton on a comeback route here that we might like if the nickel don't sit. We'll see. And the nickel is sitting, and that fucks everything up. Because the only other answer was Besh, and that ball should be thrown like on the cut. Should try to step up through the traffic in the pocket, nowhere to go, and again our offense is stymied here in the 4th. Gonna have to punt it back, play the field position game, and hope our defense can get us another stop. Ravens are a tough team, proving it today. In the gun, a lot of heavy looks here. Only 1 wide receiver on the field. And then running outside for King Henry, and he gets 3.5. Clock ticking down, under 11 to go here in the 4th. Jackson in the gun, got trips left. Gonna hand it off to Henry, and he has a big lane, and he's loose. First, did he ever go down? Refs say he did. Bush is talking shit. Bush, he's ran for 150 yards on you. Shut the fuck up. Or hit him. Back to Henry. No, play action. Looking deep downfield. He has nowhere to go. Slides. And they give him even more yards than they should. Should have been down at the start of the slide. Lamar Jackson back in the gun. Spreading out the defense. And they're going to go with the pass. And, ooh, that rookie corner almost jumped it. Almost jumped it. Let me go to Tampa 2 here. Ooh, fuck. Hold on. Give me Bush. Give me Bush. Give me, please, for the love of God, give me Bush. Dang it. That's right where I wanted to be. First down, Ravens. It would not give me Bush to save my life. You know, now that I think about it, it's kind of a weird way to give me Bush. Give me that Bush. Lamar Jackson scrambling. We have a QB spy on him, and Bush ain't fast enough to keep up with him. Yeah, we're definitely moving on from him. He's been a disappointment. His ratings are high. He gets beat on the regular, just in the run game, the pass game. It's just, it feels slow and useless as Cross finally pays Henry back for running him over so many times, lays his ass out, but it's just enough for the first down. Clock ticking, down to 7 minutes left to go. I know, right? Yeah, the CPU ain't fucking around, is he? We're going to send a zero blitz on him. We can't get there, and that's trouble. Deep downfield, Wicks beats the rookie on the corner route. And the comeback looks like it's falling short. All right, with the game, with the game out of reach here, we're going to start super sending and get into our next simulated games before our Chiefs game that we play. But I think we lost this one. We scored another touchdown. Oh, shit, we almost fucked up and came back. All right, just short. I should have slowed that down a little bit. Yeah, right? Hold up. Wait a minute. Man, just short. All right. Well, at least it wasn't a blowout. We stat padded. Unfortunately, we will not hit the upgrade. We threw 2 picks today, and we were touchdown short. Lamar Jackson had himself a ball game, 21-25, 200 yards. The big thing is the 84% completion percentage. We didn't really have a chance at his balls. Pause. He was just checking it down all over us. Like, all of his targets were wide ass open for the most part. Derrick Henry beat the dick out of us. That wasn't fun. Lamar Jackson scrambled his ass off. Genty, 8 carries for 13 yards, was absolutely stymied today. But again, I like when I see that. You know, because, again, our first week against the Browns, he ran for like 170 yards and 11 carries. That's kind of crazy. And then you have a stat line like this. So I like that the fact that you can have different types of games in this slider set. And I will show that after this we get back. And if you're ever wanting to look at the sliders later, you can always, after the live gets uploaded to YouTube, usually about 24 hours later, 36 hours later, you could go to the AI transcript and ask, hey, does it go over slider sets? Yes. And then it'll take you right to the moment that I go to it in the video. So that's a nice little thing here. All right, we had a breakout chance for our linebacker. I don't know if we hit that. We certainly didn't hit the QB one. Okay. Are we only going to get XP here, or is he going to get boost? Okay, he didn't get it. Huh, oh, there's something that flashed there for a second. I missed in the bottom left. Hold your head up, Jalen. Yeah, it's not your fault. Our defense gave up 1 million points. What are you supposed to do? We fumbled the ball 3 times. You did throw a terrible interception, a.k.a. me. All right, let's look at what we have to negotiate this year. We have Receives becoming a free agent. We ain't gonna let that happen. We're gonna go ahead and lock him up for his prime years and offer him 11.5, 10.5 for 4-year deal. And he is coming back. So Keep Receive has been our leading sacker the last 2 seasons. Powers Jackson, who moved to center, has been a very solid center for us, and I think that's a very good price point for a solid center. Give him a little bit extra, show him that we reward those who ball for us. Now, here's the one that I'm on the fence about. DJ Glaze. Now, we haven't been able to find a replacement for him yet. So I'm going to hit him a 2-year deal. And at this price point, I think that's pretty good. You gave me what you wanted, and I added money to it, you dipshit. Why is that not good enough for you? We're going to let Chase Hahn go. 67 overall. We're going to let him test free agency. We might draft a developmental quarterback to be a backup. We're going to go ahead and lock him up just because I'm tired of signing long snappers. 5-year deal. Motherfucker, just take the deal. You will never play in the NFL if you don't sign this. Might look back at the tight end deal there. Probably not with that bonus. Famous Jameis is a free agent, and we have our 5th-year option with Genty. Now, we might say no to him and just go ahead and sign him to a long-term contract because his 5th-year option will be about 15 million, or okay, that is total, 14 million off the books. When if I sign him for a long-term deal, he might only account for 10 million the first year. You know what I mean? So we could save about 4 or 5 million by extending him versus signing him for his 5th-year option. What a 5th-year option is, at the end of your rookie contract, the team has a chance to hit your 5th-year option to add another year to the contract, but it pays you on average of like whatever the top 10 in your position is or some shit like that. So that's why you see those high price points for that final year. So a lot of teams won't do it and just sign them to a long-term deal to save that money. So if you ever wondered what that means. Now, we only have 41 in cap room right now. It's the lowest point we've been. We actually spent some money. I think we're in an advanced week here. And before we go through the next stretch of simulating, actually, we'll go ahead and simulate one more game. And then we might trade Bush. I want our superstar X-Factor linebacker on the field more. All right, we got to upgrade that coachability now. Is it just downgraded? Okay, we have plenty of coaching points to do that. Everything's fine. What are we doing? There we go. Firm. Back to full pads practice after not playing as well. And we look pretty healthy right now. We could take a full pads practice. Full pads gets you more XP, but risk of injury is heightened. So if you want that sweet XP, you got to hit full pads. But if you do it too many weeks in a row, you might fuck your team up. So keep that in mind when you're doing this. All right, we're going to advance this week. We might trade Bush after this week right here. Got some upgrades. Hopefully it's key players. That'd be pretty sweet. Michael Mayer gets one. We'll give it to him at blocking. Wonder if his jersey's available. Did you want to get 87? Oops, I didn't mean to hit that one. Ah, fuck. Well, missed my chance. I meant to go to edit player. Mike Carr. A little bit of an upgrade. Well, you went up to star development. You went to star development before. Hemingway, who I thought might be a key contributor for us early on, didn't really develop. That's a very good upgrade you just got right there, but he's moved up 3 overall in 3 years, so that experiment is now over probably. All right, on to the Bengals. We've got to beat the Packers here. Let's go. Come on, team. We can do it. No big deal. Oh, that's a good chance. We got 5 sacks at least. And we won against the Packers. Hell yeah, I needed that. So we have to simulate Bengals, Dolphins. Then we have the Chiefs that we play. We don't play Steelers. We play Broncos. We play Chargers, Broncos, Cowboys, Chargers, Chiefs. That's what games we are playing. So for this episode will end after Chiefs right here. Now we won this game. Let's check out the stats real quick. And let's see how Bush did, because we might move on from him right now. 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. Solid game from Milrow, 27 of 38. Genty had 2 scores on the ground, 4 yards a carry, modest stats there. White 2 of 4. Bowers, Thornton showing up. Bush, yeah, I'm so stat line. Crosby put 2.5 sacks up again. Let's look at our stats. All right, so we're first in the league in offense, so we are cooking. There, 27th in defense yet again. We just cannot figure it out. Points scored first, and 23rd allowed. Let's see. Yeah, we're trading him. Let's do it. It allows us to get some picks back. And then we can finally give all the snaps we need. 2 deserves it here. Bears could use him. He's only a yellow, though. I'd like to get a little bit better. You also have to be able to afford him. So you got to have this cap space. Cardinals would be a good target. So Cardinals is our number 1 look right now. Just trying to see who makes the most sense for him. That I can get the most value I can out of here. Straight up 2nd round pick. Let's see what they do. Oh shit. Alright. I probably could have pushed him for more potentially, but I'm not trying to abuse the trade system. I could see, he's technically a top tier starting linebacker and he still has 2 years on his deal. So I think a 2nd round pick would be something considered there. Alright, so we moved on from him. So now we're going to go to free agency. Maybe pick up another linebacker for depth. But we got the young guys that we have that we're cool with playing. Trying to find a young guy with decent change of direction. Change of direction in his stat line and will linebacker. I'm not really finding what I'm wanting. Okay. Bring back Eichenberg, slow ass. No, we're just going to go ahead and sign Colombo here. We got other young linebackers from last year's class that'll step up into more of a role, plus our rookie that we have, our main rookie that we have, Superstar X Factor. Let's go ahead and change his position to Mike, I think. You like 40? Ah, fuck, let's give him Derek Brooks' number. Good game of Shelton Quarles, 52. All right, then we're going to move Mason to the outside linebacker. Just the account for the depth chart. All right, fantastic. Now we fix the depth chart and move forward. Do I have this right? Yeah, Dre, him. Carr will now play more. I'm gonna have Carr be the guy that'll sub in anyone goes down. Now that he has starter and has the future starter tag, let's develop him, keep him moving up. All right, I like it. Going full pads again. See if anyone's busted up. Offensive line, kind of. Ooh, shit. All right. Oh, we'll do half pads next week. I think that's why we've been, not seeing the wear and tear as bad. Because I think we've been managing our shit better than ever before. Just making sure we're staying as clean as possible. Oh shit, what are these upgrades? I was looking out in chat to make sure I didn't miss anything. Alright, with the upgrades, he's up at 88 overall. Ooh, shit, the fuck? Only 3 route running? Gotta give me that. Alright, our first round pick, rookie, gets a nice little upgrade here. Moves him to a close true 8. No, he's at 78 still overall. Looking good. He's gonna be a dog. And then Mark Dre. Our third, was he a third round pick? I'm trying to remember. Superstar X Factor. Let's see, when did we draft him? Second round pick. 11th overall too. So, kind of almost was in the first round, not quite in there, but a hell of a player. Got a steal there. And a third round pick, tight end. Not bad. He hasn't really seen the field much this year, though. This is Colombo, who we just signed off the free agents list. I'm not going to see too much of him. We have plenty of linebackers to play. But he's 21 years old. We'll let him. Our superstar long snapper. +2 long snap. Fuck yeah. Leave a like. Let's see. What am I doing? Yeah, we still have 2 more weeks to simulate. Motherfucker. Uh-oh. Oh, we won. Sweet. 37-22. Now we only have to simulate the Dolphins, and then we play the Chiefs game. That'll be the final game of the day. Rookie OTAs. Is this going to be the same cutscene that I've seen at the beginning of the year? 2 times? We'll see.
A new rookie class has joined the team.
I feel like this is the same. The journey started. We're halfway through the fucking year. What is this? Alright, well, let's say something different this time. Maybe we can... I have no idea what's happening with that. Oh shit. One of my upgrades fell apart. Which one is it? This one. Let's get that back. Yeah. Oh, what's the ability? My vendor coach. Oh, I can get that. I can buy that. Okay. All right, now we're going to use our coaching points. Start working on that in the background. That'll add us extra focus players throughout the year. We need to start getting at that. All right, so that's fixed. Good. All right, half pads. Genty's going to rest. 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 Half pads. Rest. Good. All right, one last week to simulate. And we will be in week 9. Give us some good shit. Nick Cross gets one. Oh no, I went back up and it delayed. Oh my god, it's so slow. Well, I at least still seem fit. That's all I was wanting to make sure. Let's add physical to his game. With the boost, he's getting 11 overall boost with morale and all the other shit we got going on. Holy cow. Mason, who started for us last year, didn't really get better. So he's kind of stagnated. Hugh Einstein was really disappointing. I thought out of the 3 linebackers, he was going to be the guy. Massachusetts, he had 52 tackles last year. He was a 7th round pick. And it just hasn't worked out. All right, one more. We finally are at the Chiefs game. All right, Thursday night football. Now, what I might do for this game too is super sim some of our defense. Let the defense kind of play it out, but move the game along a little faster. Of course, we got a lot of shit to talk about this week, apparently. Ooh.
Film rooms are the forum where strategies are discussed and victories are born. Each person there has a voice and a chance to step forward with what they believe is the key to this week's game.
But y'all may have a voice, but my voice is the only one that matters. You know what I'm saying? All right, we're going to trust our staff. Oh, we put together #1 offense in the league. It is crazy how well we've done offensively once Milrose become our guy. Tyreek Hill needs to catch us hurt. That's 6 or 8. He needs.
regular season has reached its halfway point, and as the team looks ahead to the rest of the year, it's time to check in with players and set the goals that will drive them the rest of their season.
Ooh. Yes, good. We have a chance to get development upgrade if we hit whatever he's looking for. Let's go with passing yards. 4,000? I think we get that. All right, let's see where he's at right now. We're at 8 games played. Just over half to go. And he is, he's 1,700 yards away from that. So he is on pace to crush that. 23 touchdowns, 4 picks for Jalen Milroe this season. Just phenomenal work, man. I think we made the right choice. Now let's go check on our second-round rookie from last year that we had drafted and traded to the Rams. He's got 14 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. He's playing 102 passer rating. Not bad. Both quarterbacks doing well. And I hope to see him in the Super Bowl one day. Genty, halfway through the year, on pace for 1,000. Besh is our leading receiver this year, kind of having a blow-up year. No wonder his morale and shit's so high. He's like at 88 right now, playing his mind out. Thornton's finally caught up to Hill. Hill's been a great addition. Bowers has kind of taken a back seat since Hill's been here, with Besh stepping up. But we have so many weapons. 11.5 sacks for Crosby. Welcome back, Max Crosby. This is the Max Crosby that we've been waiting for. And that'll definitely keep him on the team a year longer. 6 sacks for Steve Vaness. So he's on pace to get double digits. Vaness, I'd like to see some more, but I think he's been great against the run. So we're kind of cool with that. I'd like to see some more interceptions as well. First in the league in offense. We are just balling out there. Just defense. And sometimes that happens when you have an offense that scores and scores quickly and shit like that. We're leading the league in passing yards right now. And we're simulating these games. It's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. Go half pads again. Oops. Rest him. And we are good to go. Let's get this Chiefs game going. Get upgrades for Powers. Johnson. That's a nice upgrade right there. And with all the boosts, he's up to an 89. So our undrafted receiver. He's getting +5 in temporary, and that's a hell of a boost right there. All right, now we can finally play the Chiefs. Everything's good to go. We're looking fine. Chiefs are playing pretty good ball right now. 3-5, but their team looks good. They just haven't been putting up points on the board, but the stat line don't look too terrible. But we look gross. Absolutely gross. And they got a couple injuries on their lines. How are we looking as far as the division race is going? 6-2, 6-2, Chargers and Raiders. Oh, and real quickly, this is the gameplay sliders. This is what we're rolling with this year. All Madden difficulty. 45, 55, 48, 40, 45, 60, 40, 51, 40, 38, 52. Pass catching 46, 52 run blocking for him. Reaction time, much the same as our side, their sides, except we have one more in pass coverage, just because it seems like our CPU is a little bit dumber. Injuries up from 25 to 28. And then these are your penalty sliders. And a lot of this is animations based, is why they're where they're at. And then we have roughing and running into the kicker off. Legal contact on. Too many times the kicker gets hit in this game, so we just get rid of that. All right, Thursday Night Football in the last game of the stream. Let's go. Chiefs looking to, after starting 3-0, they have lost 5 straight. Because they're 3-5 right now, and I remember they're 3-0. What has happened to Kansas City?
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Is the dynasty truly over there? Should they blow it up? Something's not happening right, and they're trying to fix it. With 5 losses, they can't afford to lose anymore. We're 6-2, but still the 15 in the race. So a loss or two will knock us out. So there's a lot of teams at the top, a lot of teams at the bottom. You're in or none. Here comes Zesty Mahomes. Hated rivals. Kind of not surprised that Crosby's trade fell through in real life. He failed the physical, so something ain't quite looking right with that knee, and he was bitching about it, not them sitting him at the end of the season. Looks like they made the right call, because it ain't right. All right, we're gonna get the ball in the second half, kick it off to Mahomes, start the game. Here we go. On the return. And he gets stuffed. And here comes Mahomes and his Chiefs offense. After losing 5 straight games, can they fix their season today? A lot of short week, Thursday Night Football. Here we go. Mahomes back in the gun, hands it off to the running back, gets the 31.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now we've got both studs in at linebacker. I think Simpson's been a great signing. Like, we're talking like a 6 overall difference when we signed Bush and Simpson. And the difference in how they've played is so vast. He has definitely outplayed Bush for sure. Big signing for us. Ooh, play action. We bid on it hard as they go outside and get a first down. Great play design, great play call. Back in the gun is Mahomes. Chapman in the backfield, 2 tight ends set, 2 receivers. And sitting it down to Rashee Rice. We get lost in coverage. First down, Chiefs. Mahomes in the gun. Making the zesty calls. Flips it outside to Rashee Rice, who is tough cover for us, man. Every time we play this kid, he balls out.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Press last second. Mahomes checks it down. Man, the linebackers climb so high. I don't know how to stop that. Like, you can make pre-line adjustments. And I just don't know what gets the linebackers to play the coverage more aggressive. And beautiful throw. Got underneath the safety. Easy work. Touchdown, Chiefs, right down the field. Defense still struggling. Ooh. And we got the block. Steele comes up with the block, and it's going to be 6 points to start the game for the Chiefs. I mean, they just cooked us right down the field. Bradfield set the return. Going outside. Doesn't really have much there. Gets down before the 25. And Milroe, your leading passer of the season. Again, we've had to simulate a lot of this first half of the season. We're going to be playing a lot of the second half of the season, the way the schedule's working out for us this year. And he has been lighting it up without us using him. As Genty takes carry, goes outside, loses or gets a yard. Last week, 22 carries, 107 yards, and a tud. The last game we used her, he was held to 16 yards and hurt after the first half. That was our last user game 3 weeks ago. As Genty fights forward and gets a couple more, setting up third and manageable. Third down and 5. Milroe back to pass, stepping up in the pocket, dumping it to Genty. Genty takes the hit, gets sandwiched between two Chiefs defenders, and gets up, says, I don't give a shit. First down. I'm going to set the tone here. They got 3 down linemen in. You want to do that? Oh, shit. Bolton goes unblocked. Left guard does not pick him up. He hits that gap hard and blows the play up in the backfield. Rashad White checking in the game. Checking out of our play here. Play action. Going to go down low to Bowers. Kind of throw him up the sideline. Good throw. Milroe back to pass. Back to pass. Best stepping up. Runs in the traffic. No penalty called there. We're going for it. We're going for this. Got him. That's Hill. Loose. First down, Raiders. Going aggressive. Going for that on our side of the 50. Would have been a controversial call if we don't make it. But we don't have to worry about it. We pick it up. As Genty bursts through the first level, gets 8. Second and 2. Milroe back in the gun. Gonna hand it to Genty. Looking for blocks, getting some. Cuts it back outside. Almost gets the outside. First down, Raiders. Trips right. Still in the gun. Gonna dump it off the Bowers sidelines. Keeps the speed in bounds. Gets 2. Now we're going under center. In the eye. Genty, ooh, great run. Setting up the safety. Juking outside. First down, Raiders. Genty looking nasty. He is just different. Try to get the edge on this one. Seeing that we couldn't get it, so we just stuck our foot in the ground and went north-south. Get what you can. Bowers all day. Touchdown, Raiders. We answer with a touchdown drive of our own. This one cooking a lot of the clock, eating a lot of plays up, converting at 4th down. Kick is up. Kick is good. And we take the lead by a point. Blazing fast first quarter. 2 minutes, 45 seconds left to go. On the return. Chapman gets nailed by Simpson. Simpson killed him. But got Livingston checking in the game. 3 defensive tackles. And off the mark is Mahomes with the pressure in his face.
Intended for Rashee Rice. Incomplete.
Back in the gun is Mahomes. 4 wide, we got Rashee Rice in the slot on the right. On a linebacker. Fuck. Checking out of it. We had a linebacker matched up on him, had to get out of that. And busted coverage, but a drop ball by a dude wearing Kelsey's number.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Tough. Mahomes back to pass. Finds Rice. Who else? The rookie in coverage. 1st down, Chiefs.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
And Mahomes back to pass. Targeting Moss in coverage. 1st down, Chiefs. They're just moving the ball. I'm trying to send different stuff at them. Blitzing. Play action, but the ball's batted at the line. It may have been Van Ness or the back of his running back's head. Who's that? A tight end. Quick pass outside to the running back. Goes for nothings. 3rd and 9 coming up.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Here we go. Big play here. Manning up. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. I thought they might go for a quick pass. They hit us over top. Chin got caught in a bad spot. Man coverage got cooked. We weren't there to help. And they're not going to elect to tie it here. I mean, not tie it, but to go up by 7. Then they'll kick the extra point. And it's good. Chiefs with a 6-point lead. All right, next drive of theirs, we're going to simulate the drive. Try to move this game along a little faster. In fact, we might even, after this drive, simulate one of our drives too. Make it even.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right. Coaching our boys up before they come out on the field.
On the jump.
Genty wiggling his way through, finding some room. 2nd and 6 coming up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Got ready.
Last play of the 1st. Checking it down underneath for Besh, who's finding some room to run. 1st down, Raiders, up to 38. Thursday night primetime game. 1st quarter with a lot of action so far. Neither defense able to figure shit out yet. Milrow in the gun, back to pass. Setting it down for Thornton, who gets outside, has some room to run, and he is fast as hell. Big play, Thornton, 1st down.
A gain of 23 more yards. That's another.
Man, we just have just so many weapons we could use. Uh-oh. Oh, that's them. Okay, cool. Nice.
Okay, ready.
Actually, no, we'll keep the play. Thornton outside. Get him another catch. Just short of the 1st down.
Okay, great.
Slowly matriculating the ball down the field.
Here we go. Yes, straight.
Genty not able to get there. 4th and inches coming up. You already know.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Calcaterra moving in the backfield. And Genty's not going to get it. All right, let's super sim a little bit. couple runs, and get a punt. Simulated drive of ours. Milrow does not get the first down. Can we stop him? Come on. Rasheed Rice picks up a touchdown. All right, let's take it back over here. All right, we're in trouble. 27. 2-minute drive here. Outside for Best. Ball is not thrown outside enough. And that's going to be a pick 6. That hurts. Jumps the route there. Great coverage. Ball didn't have enough zip on it. Didn't go far enough outside. That's dangerous throwing those out routes. Bradfield set to return. All right, we got some work to do. 27-7. What a dot. And Hill, does he get out of bounds? He does. Stops the clock. Minute 27 left to go. 2 tight ends set. Bowers back to pass. Shit. Ooh, Thornton flashed open, but we got nailed in the backfield by Chris Jones. Milrow back to pass. Rolling outside, getting hit. Incomplete. Yep, we gotta check it down. All right, we're gonna super sim some more. Come on, Raiders. Man, stuffed us again. Long drive. They're just extending it. Oh, wait. Penalty. Oh, my God. He picked up the first down. All right, let's take over the offense again. Down by 23. Still possible, but not looking good. And they get it down to Hill, first down. Oh, he fumbled it. And that's not going to be a first down now. Sitting it down. Thornton, he can't hold on. We're definitely going for this. Move Jitsi in motion. Oh, and the ball's off the mark. Wow. We're going to come up with a loss here. More than likely. Wow. What an ass beating. Chiefs absolutely needed this one. Their backs were against the wall, and they played like it. We will face them later in the season. But this did not go our way, to say the least. Milrow back to pass, dumping into Bowers. Getting a first down. We're in stat padding territory here. Milrow back in the gun. Looking great coverage all around. Checks down the Besh, able to get 3. Not sure what stat line that is because it didn't really show it. Jinty gets a couple. 17. He's been kind of stymied after a great first drive. Oh, yeah. Well, behind Thornton. Oh, man, we gave up some yards right there. Milroe not playing his best day. Going back to full pads practice, I'll tell you that. Jinty has some room up the middle. First down, Raiders. Just trying to put on some good tape. Still battling, still grinding. And 5th catch for Hill. This game's winding down. Oh, another crosser there. Touchdown, Raiders. Come on, boys, get up the field. Nope. All right, 4 minutes to go. 19 points down, 3 possessions. This is pretty much toast. Damn, couldn't get it off. Try to surprise them with a run here as White gets some decent yards. Oh, shit. We got a penalty somewhere, though. But it's holding against us. Decline it, make it 4th down. We're obviously going to go for it. Jinty out the backfield. He's going to get the first down and more. Got popped on that one. Great rush. Clock ticking. Just letting it roll. This game's a GG's for sure. Fit that one in there for Hill. Bolton's been balling out there. He was tight in coverage. Not bad for a linebacker. Ooh, dangerous throw. Bowers not able to hold on. Almost picked off. Outside for Hill. Did he get enough for the first down, though? He does. Stat pad net in the moment, that's for sure. As we're going to move to 6-3, Chiefs will go to 3-5 or 4-5, still holding on to their playoff hopes. After losing 5 games in a row, they have snapped their losing streak. Milroe picking up the first down. Milroe's on pace to meet his goals, so he'll get a dev upgrade for sure at the end of the season, at least. He steps up. Probably should have ran it, but that'll work best, taking on the hit, getting a first down. But we got humbled in today's game. That's for sure. Sitting it down is Thornton. Taking a big hit is Thornton. Got man coverage outside. He can't keep up with Bowers. Touchdown, Raiders. And that's going to do it for today's ball game. Because we ain't going to get it back twice.
Makes the score Chiefs 33.
And that'll do it. 33-21. Chiefs get off the snide. Milroe picked his game up in the last couple drives. But the defense really didn't do much. Running game was hit and miss. Tyreek Hill had some moments. Bowers, only 35 yards receiving, 2 touchdowns though. Ankrum tackling everybody. What? That's our corner. He's out there balling out. Had a half sack too. Might see a breakout opportunity for him. And that'll do it for today's episode. Now, this next half of the season, we're going to be playing a lot of these games. Just the way things are working out. Milroe gets an upgrade. Hell yeah. We're going to keep him a scheme fit. Or try to, at least. But with the coaching boost, he's looking pretty nasty right now. We did get... Tyreek Hill did hit his XP goal. I'm going to take responsibility. I know that gives me +5 to all players. Let's advance the week. So next episode, we'll start by simulating the Steelers game and then playing the Broncos. So we got to take on Bo Nix and the boys. And we have a QB break. Oh, man. I might trade one of my games. We have the if we like a game or have something that we want to play, we could trade one of the ones we have scheduled to user play and pick this one. I might pick this game to play. But we'll go over that next episode. Let's go look at some stats real quick. Standings. We're tied. We're technically right behind the Chargers. They had the tiebreaker for now. We do play them twice near the end of the year, so we will figure out who will win the division through those games. In fact, KC and Denver are not too far behind. So it's still wide open there. Whoops. All right, we're first in the league in offense. Milroe putting up fine numbers. Our defense is lacking. 26 touchdowns on the year, 5 interceptions through 9 games. Yeah, 9 games. Hell of a season. Maybe even MVP type season. Ginty, 644 yards on the ground, good for 5 a carry. Milroe adding another 268. And Rashad White, actually, for the first time, our third down back is giving us good production. He's just not getting many touches. Besh is our leading receiver this year, which is wild, and he has 12 touchdowns on the season. Hill and Thornton are pretty much doing the same shit. Thornton, who had a lot of touchdowns last year, only has 2 to his name for this season. Our offensive line's been pretty solid. Not much to see there. 11.5 sacks for Crosby. Brissy has 7. Our first-round pick from last year has 4.5. Want to see some more out of him. They've been doubling the shit out of him. And still only 4 picks on the season. I'd like to see more turnovers as well. That'll do it. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys on the next.